Hey y'all, Frugal Diva, Southern Charities Bakery. I'm gonna give you a moment to subscribe. Subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, okay, give it a thumbs down. Hey, whatever. Leave a comment on, leave a comment on this video. Share it on the other formats, Google Plus, things of that nature. Share it, like it, subscribe. I'll give you a minute. Subscribe! Okay, it wasn't no minute. Maybe I gave you a few seconds, whatever. But subscribe, okay? Frugal Diva. Like I said, today is Friday. I'm on a roll. I am uploading videos like nobody's business. Okay, I'm feeling a good ways, okay? Too blessed to be stressed. Yeah, so there's some things that I want to talk about. At least two things that I want to talk about that were in the news. The first is, if you didn't know, now you know. Harriet Tubman's gonna be on the $20 bill. Sweet Lou, sweet Harriet, she's coming on a $20 bill. Sweet love, sweet Harriet, she's coming forth to be on the $20 bill. Yeah. Now that was way off beat. I can't sing, but hey, it is what it is. But I would like to say this, that her being on a $20 bill deserves a round of applause. Hurry up. $20 bill, y'all. $20 bill, y'all. It's all good, y'all. But of course, there's some people that's really highly upset that she's going to be on the $20 bill. Some of the others are very highly upset. But, if you have a good reason for why she shouldn't be on a $20 bill, I'll wait. Yeah, I know you didn't. I know you had no good reason for why she shouldn't be on a $20 bill. You just hating, just angry, just mad. Just mad cause. I guess you're mad because of the simple fact that at one point, as black people, we weren't even seen to some of y'all as human beings. Subhumans is what we were seen as. We were seen as currency. We were seen as currency. And now you're mad that she's going to be on the currency and not be currency, So I know some of the reasons why you're mad, I know some of the reasons why you're in your feelings and why you're mad, Sorry, Mr. Jackson. She is for real. She's going to be on a $20 bill. She's going to be on a $20 bill. Sorry, Mr. Jackson. She is for real. Yes. All right, Miss Harriet. Okay. All right, Miss Harriet. Okay. Underground get down. All right, Miss Harriet. She is on the $20 bill, y'all. It's all good, y'all. Okay. So, but like I said, I know I don't understand. I know some of the reasons why some of the others are unhappy about this situation. Oh, well. So, yeah, and like I said, we already know the reasons why. And of course, we know that, there is still racism. Racism still exists. However, this is a wonderful step in the right direction for some cultural diversity. Okay? This is a wonderful step in the right direction. I will definitely say that. Step in the right direction. Da-da-da-da-da. Boom. Yeah. Oh, also, on the, I think I'm going to upload the video that I saw, the video that I made from the news, the news clip that I saw about this, because also, because I may get it incorrect, so that way if I upload the video, excuse me, that way if I upload the video, at least, you know what, as I am sitting here talking, I don't have to upload the video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the video on my phone here, and I am going to let you hear it. The video that I recorded. So I'm going to let you hear it. Yes, I'm going to let you hear it. Yeah, I was getting ready to say something else, but I'm going to just hurry up and try to find this video. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I hope you can hear it.
Based group called Women on 20s led the push to put a woman on the $20 bill by 2020. The group released a statement today saying, in part, "We see today's announcement as only a vague commitment and a continuation of the now familiar message that women have to settle for less and wait for their fair share." Tubman would not only be the first woman, but the first African American on U.S. paper money in 100 years.
Sounds like a good time for a woman to be on some money as well as black women for that much.
Yeah, I think we should raise things.
Yes. Woo, 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 woo. Oh man, get yourself together. Don't be a hater.
We just like it. I've never seen a lady on the bill before. Yeah, it should be cool.
Yes.
It's not just the $20 bill that's undergoing changes. The $10 bill will still have Alexander Hamilton's face on the front, but on the back will be images of other women in history. And perhaps most changes will undergo in the $5 bill. On the back, where there's an image of the Lincoln Memorial, will be historical figures as well, including Dr. Martin Luther King, Marian Anderson, and Eleanor Roosevelt. Sharon Crowley, Fox 5.
Yeah, I just had to do a few rim shots on that one because that's what's up. Yeah, because I didn't want to get the information incorrect. So yeah, I hope y'all were able to hear that. And now the second thing that I want to talk about, the youth today. I saw on the news. It wasn't here in New York City, New York State. It was in another state. I forgot which state it was. But in any case, they lured this young lady to her death. I mean, they beat her savagely to the point that they killed her. They beat her to death. Baby, some of these young people, these little, I don't want to call them demons. Yeah, I'm going to have to say it. These demon seeds, some of these little demon seeds here, baby baba, okay? We have to be very mindful of people that we hang around. But the thing about it is that really saddens me is I am going back into my youth when I was younger. And you know, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going back into my youth and what I'm getting ready to say right now. When I was younger, and I will say that I believe that this is the case for most young people. When I was younger, I felt like I was invincible. Like nothing could touch me. That's the reason why I would do crazy things. Like here in New York City, we have what we call a stoop, and the old style brick, the old style brick brownstone houses, the brick brownstone houses. They had like 12 steps, and what we would do is we would get on the side of the step and we jump off the side of the step. We start at the front part of the step and jump off, and then jump off the side. Now, growing up, I was a tomboy, so young ladies really didn't do that, but you know, the tomboys would know what I'm talking about because they did that, climbing the trees and all that other kind of craziness with the boys. Like I was a tomboy. So in any case, I don't know if you can see it, and I don't feel like getting all. You know what? I'm gonna try to get all closer to the camera. You still might not be able to see it, but like you see that line right there. I'll put my hand right across it. That line, yeah, that came from me jumping over steps. and I got all the way to the last step. And I got all the way to the last step, and I went and I jumped off the side of that step, and I missed that step. I misread the thing. I misread the length of the step, and my foot got kind of hooked up on the thing, and I fell to the ground. Boom! Blood everywhere, gushing out of that. What I just now show you that mark. And it's funny because my father has that same mark, and my brother has that. My oldest brother has that same mark. Yet none of the women have that mark. So as you see, tomboy. So anyway, and oh my goodness. And my mother was upstairs with her friend because we weren't even at my house. We were down the block at one of her friend's house, and the young boy who was the same age as me because we were in the same class, Antoine. We were down there, and I was outside with the boys jumping off the steps, how the case may be, and whatever. So they screamed up the thing. Antoine was like, "Mom, Miss Harris, Miss Harris." They look out the window. Oh my God, what happened? They see all the blood. I mean, the blood was just like gushing, whatever. But that's not the story that I'm trying to tell. But anyway, it was about being just invincible. And then, as a teenager, I still thought I was invincible because that's just what we do as young people. That's what you do. You still think that you're invincible. It's not till you get older that you become cautious and you start really trying to be aware of your surroundings and things of that nature. So going back into what I was actually really talking about, I can't really say, I can't in any way blame her for, going off with these people, because maybe most likely at that age I would have done that too, because like I said, they were the same age of her, and it wasn't all of them. It was maybe like, I guess, one or two that her friends that she knew that she was supposed to be her friends. They basically they lured her to death. But I don't know if these two people knew that this is what what was the end product, that they was going to beat her so severely like that. I don't know if they knew, or if they were under the assumption that everybody was just going out to have a good time. And I think the reason why they beat the girl so severely, I think the reason why is because something about a boyfriend or something like that, or whatever, boyfriend or baby daddy, or I don't know, whatever. But I know it's something to do with a boy. These daggone demon seeds, baby. And that's a cowardly thing, to jump somebody. Because let me tell you something. Whoever is the actual person that has the beef with the person is normally the one that can't fight. Because if you can fight, I know growing up, I had hands. So I know growing up, I had no reason to get with somebody else and put the battery in their back to come with me to go and fight somebody. I've never jumped nobody in my life. One time I got jumped by two girls and a guy, and I beat the. You know what? That's not what this video is about. But when I say I beat the, I beat the brakes off of all of them, because the guy was fruity and faggoty or whatever the case may be, and I beat the brakes off of all of them. And then mind you, it wasn't even my beef. Honestly, it didn't even start out as my beef. It was actually another friend's beef. But me being the super saver heifer that I am, I get into it, and then it come out whatever. I get jumped, and the person who, you know what? We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. But just point blank, that's a cowardly move to jump somebody. That's a cowardly move. And the thing about it is, normally when people jump somebody, you know what? Now for me, I don't know, but that situation, whatever the case may be, but I can honestly say, looking back on that one time when I got jumped, I think that the reason why they didn't fight me one-on-one, first off, they were younger than me. They was at least 2 years younger than me. And how I know that is because one of them, the next it happened in the summertime, and the next September one of them came to my school. You know, and I was already at that time. I was in 11th grade, and they came to the school in the 9th grade. So then they tried to get all buddy and coopy duppy or whatever with me. They like, I ain't want no problems, so have the case may be, because I'm an 11th grader. They a 9th grader, and then on top of that, not only do I already know like everybody in the daggone school, on top of that, I had family that went to that school. So you really ain't, I mean, if I was dirty like that and wanted to jump you ain't got no wins in mi casa. You know, that was my house. You ain't got no wins. So, but that's not how I give it up. That was never how I gave it up, how the case may be. And, you know, I didn't have no, even though you jumped me, you got beat the heck down. So, I mean, I ain't had no problem, whatever the case may be. And then, I'm really getting off topic, but I'm on topic still. So whatever. So then in any case, how the case may be, like I said, they have no beef. They have no qualms and no beef, whatever, with me. They never did. They never did have any beefs or any qualms with me. Now, their oldest sister, I think she was older than me. Their oldest sister, for whatever reason, was never ever too happy with me. But I guess that was because of the simple fact that, you know, I had an after-school job, so I got fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say fresh because that's the word that we used back in the day. I don't know exactly what word is the most hip word now, but you know, I got fresh. You know, it is what it is. I had the big door knockers, 2 pairs of big door knockers, the jewelry, all the gold rings. I had a high riser. I mean, like, I got fresh. You know, I still love Tommy Hilfiger because, like, all of the majority of my dresses, even my business dresses, are Tommy Hilfiger. I got other name brands, but Tommy Hilfiger is the thing. And even back in the day, Tommy Hilfiger was my boy. I was, you know, they got polo people. They got polo people. They got Tommy Hilfiger people. You know, and I was a Tommy Hilfiger person. But anyway, how the case may be, I got fly. It is what it is. I mean, now I didn't have the latest. Now when it came to sneakers, I didn't have the latest sneakers because I love Nikes, and I wasn't really like, I have to have Jordans. I never wore a pair of Jordans because Jordans run skinny, and I got fat feet. I got little feet but fat feet, so I was never a Jordan person. But I like Uptowns and stuff like that. So like, yeah, whatever. I know that's a little bit off the topic, but coming back in, let me reel myself back in with these children. I can't completely blame the teenagers because at the end of the day, there are a lot of parents out here who are not parenting. There are a lot of parents out here who want to be the child's friend. There are a lot of parents out here who forgot that when they laid down, they were supposed to turn down. But no, they up in here going turned up for what? You know, like, I mean, really, no, you need to turn down. Turn down for what? Turn down for your child. That's what you need to do. And you know, I'm not judging, but I'm just telling you what it is. Like, you can't be your child's parent and be your child's friend. You got to be one or the other. And hopefully you pick being a child's parent because that's what they need. In these young crucial times, they need guidance. And they need the guidance of a person who has their mind right. They need the guidance of a person who is on point. They need the guidance of a person who is living right and doing what they have to do, and paying their bills and doing all this and not in the street, you know, fighting with other people for whatever reason or whatever the case may be. They need someone who has, and not necessarily a 9-to-5, who has a legit job or is an entrepreneur, self-employed, and you know, doing what they have to do. They need to be able to see this because at the end of the day, our youth on a whole are lost. They're lost and they cannot be found because their parents and the guardians that are put in place are not trying to find them. They're too busy trying to turn up. Turn up for what? I don't know. But they too busy trying to turn up. You know, let me tell you what we need. We need some grandparents, some old-time grandparents. We're not talking about no grandparents that's 50 years old, okay? We're not talking about them, okay? We're not talking about grandparents that's 50. We're talking about grandparents that's like 60, 65, up there, you know, going up there. We need those type of grandparents. You know, them old Southern way grandparents. Them old, I will yank you up. Them old, I brought you in this world and I'll take you out. Them old, what? You gonna act like what? I will cut you. I will pull out this knife and I will cut you. Because I saw that video with that grandmother and that little boy was sitting in the back seat talking all crazy how the case may be. She got some kind of tired of that. She turned around. That back seat said, wait a minute, hold up. Say another word. I will cut you. I will cut you. Not I will cut you. I will cut you. I will pull out. I will cut you. And she pulled out that knife and flipped it out and let him know that she ain't the one. She's not playing. She does have a knife and she will cut him. Yes, we need, I don't normally advocate violence, but sometimes we got to ram them up. Ram. They need some good ramming. Okay? We got to reach around, not reach around. You got to reach around and wrench it off. You know, you got to wrench around and reach around and wrench around and wrench it off. Okay, just grab them up and smash them off. Okay, because my mom wasn't the one to play with. My mom was very hands-on, and she used to cuss like a sailor. She was very, very hands-on. My mother still, when I say used to cuss like a sailor, she doesn't curse like that anymore. And thank God my mother's still alive. So I just wanted to backtrack when I said used to, not as if she has, but she stopped cursing. She is very much alive. Thank you, Lord. However, my mom was not the one to play with. She was not the one. Okay? She will, I can tell you some stories. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you a quick story. I must have been 4 years old. I couldn't have been no more than 5. I was 4 years old. I was in Macys, and my mother went into Macys, and she was paying her bills like she do. And you know how they tell you sometimes, your parents tell you before you go outside, listen, I'm going out to pay bills. I had no money to be buying nothing. So don't ask me for nothing. Don't get up in no store and get to acting a fool. Don't do it. I'm going out to pay these bills. I'm going out to handle my business. Okay? All right. So she gave me that talk. I'm positive she did. She gave me that talk. And we get up in Macys, and I saw this Raggedy Ann and Andy doll. Later on, I got the doll, but not at this time. But anyway, I saw this Raggedy Ann and Andy doll, and I wanted that Raggedy Ann and Andy doll. So I saw this little girl. You know what? I'm not gonna be politically incorrect. I saw this little white girl, and she wanted, the Raggedy Ann and Andy doll. And her parent was like, no, I'm going to make up the names. I don't remember her name. I'm going to call her Mary. No, Mary, you can't have it. Mary's like, no. And she's like, no, Mary, you can't have it. No, put that back. You can't have it. Mary proceeds to take the doll and throw it. And then throw herself on the floor and get the wailing and kicking and screaming and yelling and just acting a plumb fool. And the mother was like, oh my gosh, Mary, no. Oh my God, Mary. And then the mother went and picked up the doll and said, see, Mary, here. Let's go get it. Let's go pay for it. And Mary got up off of that floor and thing. And now me, not Mary. I'm not Mary, okay? I'm not a white girl. As you see, I'm a black girl. I proceed to try and do what Mary did. But I forgot that I did not have Mary's mother. I had Charity, a.k.a. sister, a.k.a. will cut you, a.k.a. will slap you upside your daggone head and will not miss a beat, Harris. That's who I had as a mom. So I proceeded to jump on the floor and act like I ain't had no common sense. My mother took one look at me, walked over and put her hand right here and snatched me up. I said she reached around and wrenched it up. She me up. Okay? She snatched me up so fast and shook me. And shook me. Woman, thou art loose. I'm like, loose me, woman. I'm coughing. I can't even breathe. Oh, God, I can't breathe. I'm like, Lord, I can't breathe. And she was shaking me up. I'm like, Lord. Woman, thou art loose. Loose me. And she proceeded to put me down, like fling me down. And she said, if you ever. And then this woman, a white woman, had the nerve to come on over to my mother and tell her that she can't do that. My mother turned and looked at her and said, if you don't want some of what I just gave her, I would suggest you get the out of my face. And I told you my mother cursed like a sailor. That woman kindly slid her behind on about her business and act like she didn't know. And then another woman came by, but it was a black woman. Another woman came by. I guess she must have seen the whole situation and said, and looked at me and said, you not white, baby. That's what she said. She said, you not white, baby. I tell you no lie, I'm lying about that black woman came over to me and she looked at me and she said, you not white, baby. Because I guess I thought I was white. My mother let me know I'm a black girl raised by a black mother who ain't having it. A southern black mother who ain't having it. So my point is, we need to get some of these old southern white people and we need to round all of them up. And then we need to round up all these little demon seeds that are not being properly taken care of, that got deadbeat moms and deadbeat pops and parents that are on drugs and whatever the case may be. We need to go and we need to round up all them demon seeds. And we need to round up all them old southern way grandmothers. And we need to take and put them both all in a big old room for 1 week. For 1 week. And by the grace of God, if these children, because I know the grandmas is going to survive, but by the grace of God, if these children survive, I can guarantee you, they will be all right. Because I guarantee you, they ain't going to care about a BCW, well, it ain't BCW, what, ACS? They ain't going to care about an ACS, a TSA, a FBI, a CIA, a DEA, a SWV. They ain't gonna give a good rat's behind about none of them letters. Oh my Lord. You can call Tyrone. But if he know better, he ain't gonna pick up the phone. I guarantee you, they gonna be all right, okay? Southern Charities Bakery.